Hey everybody, Chef Eric Eisenbud here, the Grateful Chef. We are back with part 4, the final plating of this amazing meal that was a couple of days in the making because I allowed the pernil, the pork shoulder, to marinate more than just the one day. It said marinate for at least a day. It ended up 2 or 3 days. I don't remember. So it's a couple of days in the making, and what a great meal. This is the first time that I have made pernil or rice and beans, Puerto Rican style. So thanks go out to my best bud, Efren Raices, who has talked me through this, who is probably on live with us right now, because I just spoke to him before we went live, and talked us through this recipe, and what a great recipe. I'm going to put it together for you so we'll have it on eatingwithcheferic.com. All right. So, without further ado, we're going to get right to the task at hand, and that is plating and tasting this awesome thing. I mean, look at this. Some nice crispy skin on here. That rub with salt and garlic and vinegar and oil. And, I mean, it looks amazing. Once I cut into it, we're going to see what we got. But first, we'll plate up our rice and beans. That smells absolutely stunning. Efren did tell me that and I missed it on the recipe. The recipe did call for just a half a can of that tomato sauce, but I put the whole can in, and
it still tastes amazing.
It's still amazing. So one of the things he was also telling me is, in Spain, when you have paella, you have what's called the sacarat. That's that crispy bits of rice on the bottom that people go after. And he told me the name that Puerto Ricans call it, and it's not sacarat, it's something else. And I totally forgot. He will spell it for us in the comments, I'm sure. And let's see if we've got some. He told me that these pots are like designed to create that crispy crust on the bottom. I was worried when I first felt it stuck on the bottom, but he says, no, that's what you want. Families fight for that. It's this stuff right here. Let's see, let me get some more. See if I can get a...
Pigao.
Pigao. That's it.
P-E-G-A-O.
So it's this crispy rice bits. Awesome. So this looks great. Got pieces of the pork shoulder in here. And
Efren said pigao means stuck to.
Sofrito. So no fancy plating here. We're going to do this like we're feeding our family. And he did tell me that this is typically like a holiday dish. A lot of times on Thanksgiving, they will actually make this instead of turkey. Which is all right by me. And they will serve it family style.
And I want to say that it is called different things in different languages. So Cubans call it raspa.
Is that
and
from Mario?
Dominicans call it con. I've got Natalie Chapin.
Yes, that is Mario's wife.
Huh?
Excellent. Thank you, Natalie, for chiming in. All right, now we're going for it.
And I also saw your daughter out there, and she's like, wow, look at that rice.
Hi, Soph. Get a fork. So we're basically, unlike when you barbecue a pork shoulder for a long time for like pulled pork, and you got that bone that'll completely slip out. Actually, this one is actually pretty tender. Efren indicated to me that you'll have to carve it off the bone, but it looks like this is doing pretty well right now. I don't think I'm going to pull it off. So here you've got a fattier area, this area right here. And of course, we're going for that. So you can see that this fork, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful stuff. Let's see if I can cut through it. I think I'm going to get a serrated knife to cut through the skin. I'm going to cut this piece off right here. You can hear the crisp.
That sounds awesome.
Right,
I wish you guys could smell this. I mean, my house is smelling amazing.
Oh, look at that. And you can see how beautifully tender this is. And you can see one of the pockets with that beautiful paste that we made that we season this with. So typically, this gets sliced just like this. And it is super tender.
More zoomed in.
Nice. Let's see. This piece is like you got it is heavily marbled. This part. So there are other parts like this side maybe that are closer to the bone that won't have this marbling. This reminds me of the brisket or the money muscle when you're doing a whole hog. That's awesome. I'm cutting through that really crispy skin.
So he said, "Yum! The paste pockets looks delicious."
Yes, look at this.
I've got a hello from Kevin.
Yep, I'm putting that on my plate.
See if I can get
another.
Nice.
All right, this is just going to get chunked because it's wanting to shred. Oh yeah. So it's mostly fat, but
so that'll be yours.
I love pork fat. Pork fat rules, as some guy used to say. All right, this piece I'm going to put right here. Look at this. This is money right here.
And for those that haven't watched the other episodes, want to give a quick run through of what you did?
Yep. So we marinated it by cutting slits in the pork shoulder, through the skin, through the underside. We made a paste with garlic and salt and pepper, copious amounts of all of the stuff, and we basically filled the slits with that paste. I wrapped it up, refrigerated it. It went for 3 days. I took it out. I put it in a hotel pan, 350 degrees for 20 minutes. And then I turned it down to 300, and it went for about 3.5 hours. And the rice, pretty straightforward. We made a sofrito out of onions, peppers, cilantro. And we toasted up some pork shoulder meat that I had. Got that nice and crispy. Put in the sofrito. Let all the water come out of it. Get it nice and dry. We put in some tomato sauce. We put in, what else we put in? Tomato sauce. Put in the rice. Tossed it around. Poured boiling water over it till it was about an inch above. And then we let that water boil down so you could see the surface of the rice. Once that happened, put on a lid. Turn it down to the lowest setting. Let it cook for 20 minutes. After I had stirred it at that point. And then I came back after 20 minutes, stirred it again, and covered it and let it go for 20 more minutes. So pretty straightforward stuff.
Marisol said, "Hey, looks good." And Natalie Chappe said, "Hey, yum, squeeze some lime over that." Sam Mann is drooling, and Ephraim is proud of you.
Squeeze some lime over that.
Oh,
Got it.
oh, it's got a little lime just sitting
Yeah,
right
because
there.
vinegar was one of the things that we put on top, so putting an acid on it is not such a bad thing. All right, let's see. Here we go, guys. Oh my God! First, I want to get a piece of this crispy skin.
Denise Denise said it's hashtag mouth-watering.
Oh my God! Thanks for the tip on the lime. This is absolutely delicious. So this, yeah, again, this reminds me of the spaghetti. When you do a whole hog, you get this area of the meat that it's in long shreds, looks like spaghetti. Look at this. Garlic, pork.
I don't know if you answered this a minute ago, but Sophie just asked, did you toast the rice?
We toasted the rice. Somewhat. I have to feed the camera woman and hear her reaction.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And then, of course, our rice.
Okay, seriously, that might be the best pork I've ever had.
You hear that, Ephraim? Best pork she ever had.
Wow.
Stunning. So, we've all got a lot of time on our hands these days, so don't be afraid to explore cuisine that you've never cooked before. Reach out to people. Like, you can reach out to me. If I don't know the answer, I sure know where to get it. So, wise man once said, you're never more than 2 phone calls away from anything in the entire world. And that's true. So, like I said, you guys want to explore the Chinese food that you've seen me cook, making sausage, any of that stuff, just reach out. And I'll guide you as best I can. So,
Natalie Chappie said, hey, Tabasco in the rice if you're looking for hot sauce.
You don't have to tell me twice.
He said, Ethan said, also makes for great sandwiches. I bet it would.
Oh, I bet it would.
We've got some bread.
Yeah, we do have some bread. Let me try this with it. I mean, how could that be bad? Rice and Tabasco and beans. And...
I can't believe how good that is.
Mmm.
It's a winner, hon.
Winner, winner, Puerto Rican dinner. So again, thanks, Ephraim, for your guidance and your brotherly love, my man. And Marisol, because I'm sure she was like, Ephraim, tell him to do this. And then she chimed in. And, you know, she wears the pants in that family. We know that. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed. I got Tabasco in my throat. I hope you enjoyed this series of pernil and rice and beans. And tomorrow we're going to be doing pasta. We're going to make some pasta in an old pasta machine I got. Some gluten-free. We're going to make some regular. Who knows what kind of sauce. Maybe I'll finally use my Fradiabla.
Ah, yes.
From Jake's, my buddy Jake in Vermont. So let's, we'll see. So it's like, this show is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, to coin a phrase. Anyway, love you guys. Much respect for spending time with us in our home and in our kitchen and watching The Grateful Chef and supporting me. And as always, be well, eat well, be kind, be nice, and love each other, because it is all we got. We are all we got. And I'll see you on the next Grateful Chef video. Peace.